Hey guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Salford City Career Mode in FIFA 20. Two massive games to finish November before we move on into December, and hopefully we can leave this episode in January at the beginning of a brand new transfer window. We play Southend United first. The table is just unreal. The start that we have had, the winning streak that we're on, it's extraordinary. We've lost 2 games for the year. 1 game against Luton Town, that was a simulation game, and the only game I've actually lost has been a game against Liverpool where I played terribly, and even that was a 4-2 result. 2 games out of 25 something games played for the year. Unbelievable. The team that I have built now, and getting used to ultimate difficulty and everything, it's just unreal. But we're gonna play this game against Southampton yet again. Before we get into it, you know what's coming. It is yet another challenge, except for this time, I'm gonna get you guys to do something different. We're going to go for a like goal, something I haven't done in bloody ages. Yes, if you want another instantaneous upload of the next episode of Salford City, then you have to get this video, if you can, to 15,000 likes. Once again, I'm setting big goals for you. I'm not sure if you guys can get, I genuinely, once again, don't know. You would, within 24 hours or so, if we're thinking within 24 hours, that would mean that you guys would have, like, 1 in every 4 to 5 people that watch this video are going to have to drop a like on it. So, if you want it, it's going to be a combined effort. 15k. I think I'm asking too much. Once again, I don't know. I'm telling you, if every single person that watches this Salford City episode likes the video, then you will have a brand new episode within only a couple of hours. Because you guys get, 15,000 people watch this video within the first couple of hours anyway. So, just saying, it's possible. It's all on you guys. I'm just going to focus now on this game, getting back on track with this episode and the first game against Southend United. In the rain today, going up against one of my old Road to Glory teams, like the first iconic career mode of mine was with Southend. Now we are in the midst of what I'm hoping to be yet another iconic Road to Glory career mode. It's shaping up that way. Can we pick up another 3 points? And this would be a big 3 points because Salford City, or should I say Southend United, they are up in the mix for promotion. So they could prove to be a bit of a rival to us later in the season if things go in a different direction. But right now, we're on top of the table and by a good margin, hoping to extend that lead. There is no power on that through ball at all. That's unbelievable. Can we 1-2 this shit? Or can we do even? That is actually brilliant, but unfortunately, Souvray shot's too close to the keeper. And we're going to get a yellow card for something in the lead-up. God, that would have been gorgeous. That would have been an unreal move. Keeper's going to come out to punch this one. Can we head this one down? Curtis, yes. Not going to be able to control it, though, before getting a man in the way. Curtis, I was hoping the fake shot would get me past the defender. Lovely back heel. Souvray, it's in! 1-0. He doesn't get the first attempt, but he'll get the second, and we take the lead. Lovely little back heel here from, is that Maguire? Awesome stuff, and then the finesse right in the bottom corner. We got a bit lucky that the ball ended up where it did for Maguire to chase it down, and that is perfectly tucked away. I'm finding when I get space and I go for that finesse shot with power, it's a damn effective shot. I've got to go to it way more often. Maybe make a move here now with Souvray and looking at, oh, they couldn't clear that though. Back for him. Can he get 2 today? Oh, he could still, but not on this occasion. Deflected off of Richie Tao there somehow. Now we have it back once more. Going to go out wider. I can see De Frutos. I can see Manny Souvray. Fake shot. Oh, good slide tackle. And went after the fake shot. Manny went flying. Went sliding in. Couldn't get it. This is, this is a bit of, oh man, I tell you what. Dieng cuts it back there. I have no defense. And they had options. Going for that is just selfish. We 100% did not deserve to be 1-1, I was going to say 1-1 down. It would have felt like we were down to have conceded that late goal. But, I tell you what, just off the basis of play, we shouldn't deserve to have been level. But that was a golden chance for Southend that they should have taken. And really, it's a chance that's been few and far between. Love it, Richie Tao, although he was getting pressured to get that on the rebound or that follow-up. 1-2 play here. De Frutos. Is he away? Oh, lucky with the rebound. Is he still through? Man, how do we still have this chance? Oh, what a fingertip save. My goodness. Or was that a bounce? It looked like the keeper got something on it. No, it was just wide. Okay, my bad. My bad. I genuinely thought the keeper had something. Whoa. Whoa. No, no, no. Oh, what a save, Muric. That would have been one of the most unbelievable assists I've ever seen. But thankfully, Muric is up for it. Bang. Oh, I love it. Preemptive. Great stuff to see. Wins us the ball back. And I can see if we switch it to the other side here. Manny Diaz-Uvray, no. It's Richie Towell instead. Maybe now. Oh, there was space there for you guys to make a move, but you didn't want to do it, did you? To follow now, and look what happens. God damn it. Now we've got to build up through all this shit again. We have made changes. They have a corner. Pedro Jesus is on. And in comes a delivery in a dangerous position. Shaughnessy, if that is how you would say it, heads over the bar. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're coming toward the end of the game. Crossed in. That is not... Wow, interesting decision. Oh, boy. They are now going to keep it down this end in the last few minutes of the game. Muric with the punch. I'm not sure about that, but let's just hold on for this one, please. Otherwise, I won't be happy. Muric, what do you do this time? Palms it away. Fair enough. He has nothing else really he could do about that. Diaz-Uvray. We can hold the ball here. Keep possession. We do. Do we have anyone making a run? Out the left-hand side, there's a bit of space. We're just looking to push the tempo here, get it going forward. Sharp turn in here from King, who's got fresh legs. Cross at the back stick. That's not a bad delivery. Oh, Maguire had the chance to seal it, and it's gone wide. Ah, that was inches away, but you know what? That's fine, because with the amount of time that there is left, by the time they don't even kick it long. Then they boot it long. All right, mate, you had no time regardless of what you did. Man, that would have been beautiful to have sealed it with a Maguire volley like that right at the end, but no, not to be. Whatever, it is still a victory for Salford. Another 3 points. The win streak continues. Well, that was just thorough right there. That was a complete, convincing performance regardless of the fact it was 1-0. We still managed to get a huge, I thought, convincing and dominant performance in. Even though it didn't translate on the score sheet, it still just felt like we were on top. Like Salford had, Southend probably had 2 or 3 chances for the whole game, and they weren't even really that amazing opportunities. Ronan Curtis is happy with the amount of football. I'm proud of him. I definitely am. And Charlie Watson wants to start playing games. Well, you're pretty much now the same overall as our other backup keepers. So you know what? I'll consider your request, and if there's a cup game coming up, you might get the chance. I mean, look, hey, I love Hughes. I love that he's 6'7" at 19 years of age, but Watson, despite being smaller, has so much more potential. So I honestly think I'll swap the two around for now. Next game is against Walsall. This is another big opportunity and another big match. Honestly, look at them. They are 4th at the moment. They're up there with Southend, only they're a little further up there. I think this is another big game for me. Big enough that I'm going to play it. Big enough I'll even take a press conference for it. Will we see Dan Jones? Rotation is key, but I don't know if I'm going to start him in this one per se. Guess it all comes down to how the boys pulled up from the other game. Is it in the recent close match between Southend, is that going to affect your tactics? New tactics, no, the lads worked hard. Yeah, that was my just immediate instinct to go with that one. And a title tilt is on the cards as you continue to exceed expectations, that's for damn sure. Does your team have what it takes to keep it going? Our momentum isn't dropping, it's our responsibility to try. I'm going to just say it, I don't think our momentum is dropping, at all. We just continue to put in some incredible performances, and it's just beautiful. But I am going to rotate a little bit because there are some players that were a bit more tired than others. So we have got 2 new defenders going in. Mason and Jones are starting for this one. I was thinking about giving him a run, or at least he was asking the question. May as well give him a go. Worrell stays in. Pedro Jesus starts a game for the first time in a long time. And Rooney starts a game for the first time in a long time. He's still been ticking away and scoring a fair few decent amount of goals for me in sim games. Haven't played much with Adam Rooney in actual matches this season since getting in Maguire, since Manny Diaz-Uvray started going on a mad scoring run, and even Curtis as well being a pretty good option for me. So we'll start with Rooney, our leading goal scorer last season, and let's see how we get on in this one against Walsall at home. Rain continues to fall, and it looks even heavier now. I don't believe it, but it's Salford City, Walsall, 2 former League 2 teams last season going head to head. Except this time it's League 1, and we're both in with a shot of back-to-back promotions. Honestly, we are maybe a little more likely to do it than they are, but don't rule out Walsall, who are in a position to get it done. This game just as big for them as it is for us, really, and we could maybe even potentially see how crazy would it be if both ourselves and Walsall both went up this season. We both went from League 2 to the Championship in back-to-back seasons. That would be crazy. And surely it's got to be a first. Surely that never would have been done before in history. Oh, look, if they've left completely open here. It is Pedro Jesus. Back stick there. Down. And then volley. Oh, Curtis had a man all over his bloody ass right there and couldn't get the contact he needed. Oh, yes. Pedro Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. A bit of Brazilian flair. And... oh, man, but I've made a mistake. Look, I'm too used to having players with a bit of pace in the team. Rooney is not the guy I should be trying to play through like that. Oh! Oh, my God. I kind of messed up that attack. The cross I just sort of... it was sort of aimless, and it wasn't really what I wanted. But it found one of my targets. Got great contact, but the keeper just made the save. Rooney, you're going to get a chance here. Maguire, lay that one off. Moat, will he get a shot? No. Sinclair slides. I picked off here, though. And off. And that is a horrible mistake. And left-footed. Whoa. No, Rooney. Right foot, mate. Right foot. You score that every day. Oh, goodness. Maybe I should have gone for the other side. That ball was the left side of him. But I wanted him to shoot with his right. Did we get a goal before the end of... no, we had to move that quicker. We had to just pump that into the box and hope for a miracle. Didn't happen. And it is 0-0 so far in this one. I will eventually take off, I think, Adam Rooney, because he's unfortunately been a liability in this game for at least the first 45. Picked off here. Rooney, I saw a chance to just feed it straight directly to Jesus there, Rooney. What is on? Yeah, it would have been a tougher pass, but you didn't even try to fucking do what I wanted you to do. Doesn't matter, though, because look at the chance we have here when you give Alex Moat that much space. Are you out of your mind? Oh, what a hit. Look at this. I see two defenders, one defender in the way of... that is a rocket. I don't believe that. There were two of Salford City players and only one defender to mark them. That hit from Moat is right up in the corner. It doesn't get any more upper echelon than that. I'm sorry. That is gorgeous. You do not give that man that much space on the edge of the box. He can hit him. He's got a decent amount of technical stats on him, and he has shown it there, including those damn long shots of his. Oh, my. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Mason, that's a crucial one. What a stop. Now Moat's off again. And if we can time through Maguire here, that's got to be another chance. It has to be. Maguire, right-footed. And off of the woodwork, but a rebound. Oh, it's never going to happen. At a basically empty net, Pedro Jesus, but kicks it into the defender in the way. What a goal! Tied up at 1-1. Thought we may be going to get in the way of it. No, what a hit. I went sliding in here, but he went in with his left foot instead of his right. And I thought Walsall was going to get in the way of that. He wasn't, and yet... oh, so close to at least tipping the foot. Oh, I don't know, but whatever. That's just an incredible hit outside the box. Two great long shots scored today. And with 30 minutes to go, we are right back where we started. All over the top. Look who's getting back to at least defend. That's not bad from Jesus. I'm trying to be cheeky here. I'm trying to be real cheeky. Playing it out like that. What a save. Unbelievable. What are some of these hits? These guys can really hit this ball. This guy especially. Shit, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Stoppage time. It's here. They're playing it backward. Need the intercept from somewhere. Where's the bad pass? Where is the intercept? It's got to come. And it's got to come now. We're going to run out of time. They're going to run out of time. They keep playing it around. And it's going to be another draw. 1-1 it is. Oh, dear, man. And we are... gosh, could have maybe taken something from it, but in the end, a well-fought game. And our winning streak now comes to an end, doesn't it? It's finished. It's, well, to be fair, we had the other game too, but yeah, that's it. Oh, that guy was unbelievable. He had a few chances and let fly, and he looked like he'd score a couple, actually. But no, only the one, and it's going to end 1-1. Pedro Jesus looking better, showing glimpses, but is he ever going to score a fucking goal? I think I've just decided that it's not really Pedro Jesus's fault that he's not scoring goals. He's had so many attempts on goal from good positions, obviously, so it's got to be sort of somewhat his fault. But my wingers just don't score goals for me. That's just, my goals come from my strikers, obviously, with bloody Maguire and Diaz-Ray doing bits, and my centre midfielders probably score more. Look at my leading goal scorers. Striker, yes, Ronan Curtis is a bit of a maybe different... he's a different breed. Like, I don't know. For some reason, he just does so well for me. But then you've got Rooney. Then you've got Tau. King's probably got a lot in just sub-games and international friendlies as well. Moad as well. De Frutos has got a couple. I think a lot of those are in sim games as well. Whitehead slowed down a bit. But they're all coming through the middle of the park. My wingers don't necessarily get too much. The only exception being Ronan Curtis. And even then, I occasionally put Curtis in the middle of the park anyway. So... still training up Jesus. He gets up to a 71 overall now. He's now higher rated than De Frutos. So I just wonder. I don't know. We see Watson get up to a 65 as well. And I'm honestly thinking about swapping around some drills now. I reckon we'll start mixing things around. But we are now in a brand new month. Brand new bunch of scouting updates. And we also get the Manager of the Month award. I bloody would have thought so after the unbelievable streak that we've been on. In Ireland, we have, oh dear, it's once again pretty disappointing. In Norway, however, excuse me, do we have a 70 plus rated player? The potential though, oh god. 70 max overall. I have not seen many of these boys. I tell you what, was it Kjell Olsen? If that's Kjell Olsen, it's Kjell Olsen, right? I'm pretty confident. The K is like sort of there, but silent. What is he? 350k value. Potential may not be amazing, but just because of that value, I'm going to grab him. And we've got Knuts Larson there as well. Value again, or the potential is pretty trash. That's even worse, actually. And the value's not great either, so nah. We won't sign anyone else. And in England, I tell you what, England's now become the biggest disappointment. I'm astounded by how horrific England talent has been. I've got nothing coming through. I'm just relying on Joel Kelly to have banging potential, which right now it looks like he's only going to be minimum high 40s, which is not great. And his potential is going to be hopefully something close to mid 80s. It surely will be now. Just for that, you know what, fine. And he's 18 years of age already. Goodness, I don't know. He ends up being 45 overall. That's not amazing. Maybe I can give him some drills, get him up at least into the 50s. That's what I think I might do. I'll promote him only because of that incredible potential. Because you know he's going to be mid-80s at the least. So he might be a player that could feature later on down the track. Let's go ahead and do it then. We're promoting Joel Kelly. We're promoting Olsen as well, who's 59 overall with potential. I think that's going to end up being mid-70s to potentially knocking on the door of 80. And then we have got Arvid Lund, whose potential is also going to be about 80, hopefully, maybe even low 80s probably. That is wishful thinking for it to be mid-80s. But yeah, we'll promote that man as well. This is good now, you know, because we've got, at least from a squad perspective, you've got a main starting centre-back, young starting right-back, should I say, and Threlkeld there as well, who maybe I might replace for a younger right-back later. And then a backup sort of youth player that we're training up and has good potential, you know. And then, with the left-backs, we've got Toffolo, another younger option who's giving him a run for the starting 11 spot. And then another young left-back that's eventually going to train up and get to a good rating, you know. So I'm very much liking how I'm setting up with my defense. Plenty of good centre-backs, young and old, and highly rated, and it's looking good. I've got good depth for the goalkeepers, midfielders, it's everywhere's looking set. For a League One team, we are looking very good, and the future's well looked after as well. We sim an away game for the first time in ages and get a 2-2 draw, and now we're starting to see points, actually we're dropping some. Technically now, in our last 2 games, we've dropped 4 points, which opens the door to Luton, opens the door to the other teams as well, to start catching us at the very least. And I tell you what, lads, I might be taking a risk early days as well, but Morecambe, League 1 or League 2 side, going up against Salford, I'm going to play my second team. It's the away game. I'm actually going to sim this one. I am going to do it. They haven't had great recent results. I don't exactly see Morecambe as being a great team. They weren't last year. Away side, done, finished, and oh my god, we only got it done in the 88th minute through a Moak goal. Oh, thank God for that one. And again, a quick little switch around of drills now. We have got Nathan Wood still getting his drill, working on his defending stats. We might swap that up even, potentially give him something else. We've got Arvid Lund, 55 overall, getting adept attacking scenarios. We have got Kelly getting adept defending scenarios. Look at that. He's a 45 rated left back, a defender with, 31 defensive awareness, 38 slide tackle, 29 stand tackle, 26 interceptions. That is horrific. Are you kidding me? I'm going to be training that for like forever. You've got to be, if you want to be a defender in my starting 11, at least 50, 60 with your defensive stats as a minimum. So yeah, we got Wilson now. We're going to improve his dribbling and his sprint speed a bit for a fullback. I'd like you to have a bit of pace, so we're swapping up that drill. And Jesus keeps his crossing scenarios drill. Kelly already flies up to a 46. I'm not surprised about that. Hell, some of his stats even jump up by like 3. That's mental. He's already almost up to a 47. But this game against Wickham, I'm also going to sim because it's the semi-final of the Leasing Trophy. And again, I'm only playing this damn cup game if we make the final. And again, I'm playing my second team because I'm promising you, I'm telling you guys, the appearance at Wembley would be nice, but I want to focus on League One and all the other main cup competitions. Do we make it? It's a 1-1 draw. We go down 5-4 on penalties. A potential Wembley appearance, at least in this competition, is over. Oh, can you believe it? Can you actually believe it? We get dumped out of the semi-finals. Again, 1 game away from a Wembley appearance last season. It's happened again this season. Oh well, we'll move on. Another game, and yes, another sim. I promise. I know that I've done pretty much all the games I'm going to sim in this episode all at once, but just bear with me, because this is the last one. After this, we have an away game against Coventry City. I want to play that one. So Lincoln, we'll sim against. Home team, we are once again, thankfully, and we've got our first team out there, Maguire and Diaz with Ray scoring. We're approaching January. We have a risk of losing several players, and a lot of players I'd rather not lose. So I'm going to have to sort out these ones. Pretty much every single one of those players I would like to keep. That I am going to take care of in the background, because it is time for the last game that we play of this episode, Coventry City away. Let's go once again. Haven't taken a loss at all this episode, except for that penalty shootout. Can we still go undefeated in at least League One, this incredible run that we're on? Last game of the episode, hopefully another 3 points. We're up to 55 for the season, looking to make it 58. And Coventry City themselves, not really looking like they might get promoted, but again, we're not even halfway through the season really, so things could change for them. They are pretty much like mid-table, so it could happen. If it were to happen for them, it'd have to be through the playoffs. There's some of the worst defending you're going to see all day. Oh my god. Where was I going? I just wasn't containing there at all. I wasn't anywhere near the A button. I was a million miles away from that. Oh, I just went darting off. I just went to the shops. Like, unbelievable. Lovely move. Oh, the burst of pace, and we get it right back just like that. Oh, when you get that dribble down so perfectly, Sean Maguire will blow right past you, and you'll have no idea what happened. The control of the ball and the pace that sharp, you'd think it was Lionel Messi. Nah, that is absolute class. The defender is absolute toast, leaves the goalkeeper on an island. What a strike, Sean Maguire. What, just pass it, mate. What are you fucking doing? Sliding in, miss? What is that? What, the ball was right there! The same with you, Worrell. Fucking hell. 2 dumb goals to start. We're not even like 15 minutes into this. Bad pass there that got picked off. He's just putting pressure on my centre-backs, the goal scorer, when it's just clear the fucking ball. I'm telling you to do it. Every time they go to swing to get rid, they just, I don't know for whatever reason, it just won't get out. And Jones just... Oh, fuck me, yeah, I'm pissed as well. Again, I'm going back to that dumb shit. Like, I don't feel like that, on that occasion, I just needed Wood to clear the fucking ball. I don't know how he didn't. Decent. Red timed! Oh my god. Because I didn't think he would shoot. Like, fuck's sake. I thought he was going to shoot so much earlier, but he never did. So I did it again, and, oh, fuck. And neither does Wood. Oh, fucking what? I wasn't even sprinting. How do you not just bring that down? We open up the gap. Moat's not going to be able to get away. Fucking hell. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, and that was a decent attempt. Decent. And half time. 2 very fucking dumb goals I have given away. One, the first was stupider than the second. The second was just, I'm trying to clear the ball. I was getting put under some pressure. Fair play. They forced a turnover or 2, but... just clear the ball. Clear the ball. Take your feet. Fucking swing at it. How didn't you get it away? I don't know. Fuck. It's still not acceptable. Oh, he's going to keep that in. That's a great ball. Man, Coventry City playing decent. Crossed in. Header away. Worrell. That's a risky ball, but it works out. It's perfect. Tao continuing the attack, running it forward. Need Maguire to make his move. Jesus fucking Christ. He just got a little bump and went right through him and completely lost possession. And now I'm in some shit. Saved by Muric. I just was looking at the guy that backs it because I thought he was going to get it. We're going to have to switch this up into attacking because I'm going to have to do something here. I'm down. I'm losing. They won the header from the corner and it's over for another corner. Are you offside? If you're offside, I'm going to be fucking furious. That is the chance, Manny. Nah, I'm going to make changes. Going with new wingers, King and Jesus. I'm going with Whitehead in the middle, Maguire and Curtis up forward. There's the tackle. Do you actually get it, though? Do you stop them from, like, take the possession off them, though? No, you don't. Jones, looking across that in. Sessegnon was there. It's headed over. Oh, what a fucking mess. What a mess. We lose a game for the first time in eons. Unless surely the referee won't actually give it to us. Not that we had any chance of winning the header there anyway. It's done now, 2-1. Coventry City score 2 fucking absolute gifts. One, the first one was all me. Second one was also me, but not as much me. It was a bit fucking annoying with the ball just not being able to clear the fucking ball when it's right at your feet. Nathan Wood was a culprit. Worrell gave it up. Just shit, really. Bad defensive performance more than anything, and it's cost us. And for the first time in a long time, we get nothing. No points at all. And look at this shit. Luton Town continuing their good form. If they win, then we'll be tied on points, or tied on games, should I say, but only 4 points away. We had an 11-point gap on these guys. They are not fucking losing. They're not losing games. They're on 15 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses. That's mental. Wickham are up there as well. Guys, even Walsall, technically. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with the January transfer window approaching and certain players in my shortlist, and I've been looking at players in the last year of their contract, I need to make a decision on if there are any players I want to try to buy that are in the last year of their contract that I just want to bring in immediately, because this has been something that in the past I found a great player that I would love to have had right now, but because they're in the last year of their contract, you can't actually buy them. You can only go for them on a pre-contract, which is dumb. It's stupid. It's been a problem for the last 2 years. But before we tick over to January, I'm going to look and see if there are any players. Just, to see if there is anyone I can get for a good deal. Andre Dazelle, and this is obviously if they're 23 years of age or younger. This man isn't, but Andre Dazelle is maybe one player I could get on maybe on the cheap. We've also got Ryan Ledson. He's actually 23, so I would have to try to, if I wanted him, buy him straight away. And then other players as well that I'm looking at, like Jamie Shackleton. This is a guy I'm actually looking at too. A midfielder with agility and pace, and maybe a guy that if we were to go for a 4-3-3 formation and had a centre attacker midfielder, I know he's only a centre mid, but someone I might maybe look to put in that position because he looks like he could be quite decent in there. I just need to work on his finishing. There is another player here, George Thomas from Leicester City. He's 68 overall. He is 23. I could get him on a pre-contract if I wanted him to, but I actually would like to go and get a high-quality centre attacking midfielder, someone that I could eventually throw into the starting 11, and just a player that if I wanted to mix things up, that's someone I could do that with. And George Thomas seems like one of those players. I want to see if I can get him for cheap. I got some other centre attacking midfielders in my team, like Jack Rolls, for example, but his acceleration and sprint speed leaves a bit to be desired. Nicely well-rounded and a little bit younger, but they're the same overall. George Thomas actually have that agility, at least that pace, that ability. He can play on the right midfield or the right wing as well, and also an in-game face also makes me a little bit more impartial to him. I don't know. Basically, I want to see if I can get a bargain here. I'm going to offer like $1 million. I might even try to trade a player for him. Just a player that would help me play around with the formations a little bit, and they're willing to go for it. They just want to add a sell-on clause. All we got to do now is negotiate the contract, and we are done. Tell you what, how about we bun off the appearance bonus? We just go with the signing bonus of 100, and even then, we'll take that down to like 100k. Then, maybe, we'll have ourselves a deal. Nope, they rounded up to 17k and a 15. You know what? Fine. That'll do us. That will do us. Welcome, George Thomas. So we now have an actual centre attacking midfielder, and we have other teams other players in the team that can play in that position. So a 4-3-3 is on. But get in. He will join us at the beginning of January. And yeah, we can pretty much, with that last little transfer, leave it here. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Until the next Salford City career mode video, my name is the Master Bucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.